Okay, here's my video on the disassembly and reassembly of the Canadian-made WK180-C. It is a AR-180 variant, non-restricted here in Canada, built by Kodiak Arms. First things first, make sure your rifle is safe. Bolt locks to the rear. Remove the magazine. See, there's no ammunition in the chamber or the feed path. I find it's easier to separate the upper from the lower. Use your universal disassembly tool to remove an E-clip. Right there. Keep the pin in place. Push this plug in the back. It will pivot. Remove the recoil assembly. You can pull the springs off the rails. Everything for cleaning. Then push out the pin. Lower receiver can be disassembled very similar to and cleaned like an AR-15. Remove your bolt from the rifle. Slide it back to the point where you can remove the charging handle. Just pops out some unthread as well. Slide the bolt out of the back of the upper receiver. To disassemble the bolt, the firing pin is retained by this little pin right here. Hold the firing pin in place, doesn't shoot out the back of the bolt. Remove the firing pin retaining pin. The firing pin and the return spring will just come right out. The bolt is retained by the cam pin, which is retained by the firing pin. Remove the cam pin. Remove the bolt from the carrier. There you have it. That's the bolt disassembled. The gas system, if you choose to do that, has a plug held in by a 4mm Allen. Insert the Allen from the front or from the side in the large port right here. Unthread the plug in the front. The plug comes out. There's a gas key, that'll come out as well. Give it a jiggle. Gas piston and spring will slide out the front of the gas block. Mine's a little carboned up. It's a little stiff. That slides out there. That is fully disassembled. You can clean in there with a .30 caliber brush if you choose. I recommend it. Mine's pretty stiff right now. Inside of the upper receiver. Fully disassembled. Reassembly is just the reverse. Insert the gas piston back in. A little plug or key. Sorry. And the plug. Just threads it. You don't need to torque it down. I run mine finger tight. I've never really had any problems. Bolt carrier and bolt assembly. What you want to do is make sure that the extractor is on the ejection port side of the upper receiver. So if you're looking at them, they go together like this. Insert your cam pin. Your firing pin retains the cam pin. And your firing pin retainer keeps it all together. Hold the firing pin in place. Push the retainer in. Slide the bolt to the open position, fully extended. That way the cam pin can interact with the track inside the upper receiver. Screwdriver fell off the desk. Insert your bolt, handle, run it forward. Grab your lower receiver. Insert your pivot pin. A little E-clip that retains it. Reinsert your guide rod assembly and return springs. Fit into holes in the back of the bolt. Push them all the way in. And close the receivers. Bolt cycles. Magazine goes in and locks back. Thank you.